Алло, пацаны. А, Я чуть голос подразъебал, но это я не простудился. Подозреваю, что желчь, которая поперла, блядь, откуда-то там снизу, расхуярила горло. И вот, собственно, вот такой сейчас голос. Вчера я пытался выхаркать мокроту. М, На Postal 4 какой-то патч вышел. 2,4 гигу. Апдейт. 1.20. Блять, на английском все написано. Пулеметы какие-то добавили. Их я не видел. Ну что-то улучшили 2,5 гига. Это для такой игры это изменения невооруженным глазом должны быть замечены. Блять, пипец. Знаешь, что базуки светит 13 лет? Я не знаю. Читал, читал эту новость. Мол, поделился инфой, как выводить Адену там, бля. По-моему, это хуйня какая-то. 13 лет. Террористам столько не дают. В Калининграде, да, охуенно. Ну, в пригороде так уж точно. В самом Калининграде я только в темноте бы находился. Ну, там пятиэтажки, там, трехэтажки. Что-то такое выдающееся я, конечно, не видел, но мы гуляли по каким-то там местам, блядь, историческим, короче. Вот, а так жилое, хотел бы квартиру там купить. Нет. Дом, да, квартиру нет. А потому что нету квартир. Про то место, которое я говорил, там нет квартир. Там есть только дома. Как дела? Да вот у меня, блядь, жопа с языком. Он желтый, блядь. Они и будут с чем это связано. Не знаю. В топ-чате кто-то пишет, что это печень, кто-то поджелудка. У меня, кстати, 21 достижение из 27 в рубкупе. Но я поначалу плотно проходил. Ну, Дон по фиксе, а что с ними не так? О,
Кушбук.
спасибо. Спасибо, ГНК. На алкоголь я не потрачу. Я сейчас на сухом законе 2 недели. А может потом вообще коднусь. Вот, подозреваю, что... Ну, это пиздец. Меня мало, кстати, кто может перепить. Я таких людей не знаю. Ну, в моем окружении таких людей нет. М. Отрезвел, да, отрезвел. Алкострим не скоро. Гастроэнтеролог. Как-нибудь надо будет посетить его. И УЗИ сделать. М. Ладно, рубкупа запускаю. Я даже не курю, кстати, уже вторые сутки. Потому что вообще, может так брошу, блядь, хуй знает. Сейчас посмотрим. Курение ебаное. М. Языку хана. Все, Виндел Антоновский мертв. Все насчет города. Что здесь поднапрячься. Но мне кажется, что у нас все под контролем. Люди устали, они хотят хоть немного поспать. Морфу тумул мадуц. Молодуц морфа. Смурфа. Подсвечивает хорошие варианты в диалогах. Но я еще ни с кем не пиздел. Сейфы открывать. Пули от определенных мест. Но это способность такая будет. Их предостаточно здесь. Заполняет документик. Вы меня застали спящим на рабочем месте. Я будто пытаюсь вас убедить. Он сказал, что с ним уже связался кто-то из УСЮПУ.
Since Becker no longer needs me, I think that's the end of my career.
Will that stop you from sending in another application?
What? No, never.
You can count on my recommendation, officer.
You do that for me? I don't know what to say. Thank you, RoboCop. It's been an honor.
Вы помогли Улису стать хорошим копом. Ну, я вроде ничего не клацал. Угу. Стрельбище. Больше никто не практикует стрельбу здесь. Здесь только с пистолета стрелять. Как бы. Не спать на службе. Ключики еще положил рядышком. Этот что не закрыт. Стоит просто с открытой решеткой. Видимо, нравится ему.
The phone calls I got from people begging for help made my stomach turn. It was overwhelming. At first, I didn't know what to do.
First time doing something selfless.
And last. I'm exhausted. I don't know how you do it. I had to help myself to a little pick-me-up that I found in the property room. You guys confiscate a lot of good stuff.
That is not something you should say to me.
Огурчик не справился. Козел, блядь. Он же нарик. К тому же лютый. Огурчик, блядь. Закрой его и сухпайок ему, блядь. Как нам дали. А то кормят их, блядь, фастфудами, бургерами, сука. А такой сухпай...
Damn right. No escaping the grave.
Ся хвалят. Будто бы.
So it's true.
Это правда? Он фит?
I am sorry that it did not happen in front of cameras.
That's all right. There's always another story. But tell me this. You killed the guy who started this all.
Убили до того, как это все разоблачили план здоровья.
Made sure they won't replace cops. You contained the riots and at least postponed the creation of Delta City.
What is your question?
After doing all that, why is no one celebrating?
That is not why we do this.
What a thankless job. Actually, maybe that's a story worth pursuing.
Would Channel 9 be interested?
Funny you should say that. I'm considering jumping ship. I realized that blindly chasing a story that would nail OCP made me hurt a lot of people who didn't deserve it. Mainly you. There's this local paper that does what I always said I wanted to do. They help people in the community and give them a voice. Oh, and it probably wasn't clear, but I tried to hide an I'm sorry somewhere in all this.
Noted.
I'm glad. See you out there, Robo.
You will.
Один пока бимж провалил задание из всех. Ну ща, может, этот еще.
I'm so tired I can't move a muscle.
Oh, that's a shame. Because the guy from the Holy Cow joint came back.
Колджуин. А, у вас черный экран был. Ха, блядь. Черный экран. Нормально, нормально, блядь. Черный экран, тоже экран, блядь. Малевичич.
It is safe out there again.
Oh, thank you. But I felt pretty safe ever since you left me with your partner, Officer Lewis. Feisty little thing, isn't she?
She makes me feel safe too.
My time here is over. I'm sorry that my work contributed to causing you so much pain.
You could not have known. Did our meetings change how you perceive machines, Doctor?
Well, that was never the purpose. Anyway, I'll finish up collecting my things and I'll be on my way. Goodbye, RoboCop.
Дулблу, что также не доверяет машинам.
You don't look so hot. Was your neighborhood affected by the riots?
I don't know. Once they begin, I would
Это вот этот что-то пиздит? Или кто?
I get it. I'd probably do the same. This precinct
Кто-то
really
меня
makes you
искал-то,
feel
блядь.
secure.
Поговорить с Сент-Льюис. Пицца. Пиццу хотите, пачаны? Она вас не хочет. Как видишь, это я.
Back. So it's done.
It is.
Did Wendell do one of his kill him speeches after which he always leaves?
He did.
What a cheeseball. So, are you gonna stand around like that the whole day? Come on, sit down. A lot of things have changed since I wasn't around. For one, I've heard that there's another woman in your life.
Another woman?
Dr. Blanche? Seems that you two spent a lot of time talking together. I'm glad that there was someone you could lean on while I was away. You've been under a lot of pressure lately. It felt like every night at the hospital I was seeing your face on the news. People trying to dissect your every word, question who you are, your past, your future. I wanted to say how proud I am that despite having all those people look at you under a microscope, you remain so composed. I know I wouldn't handle it that well. So, how did you do that?
I had help.
Oh, that little thing?
It served as a reminder of who I am, who I have always been.
A great police officer?
Among other things.
I just want you to know that if you ever need to talk...
I know, Lewis. Thank you.
So, what's next for us, partner?
Our morning...
Вечеринка!
I'll get my gear.
You've got to see this.
Это неопознанное ворвалось в штаб Пуси и начало устраивать хаос. Никто не знает, что происходит.
I guess the shift's starting early. Ready, partner?
I was born ready.
Существо, может, не про... Не про рубкупа.
What the hell? It's like a hurricane came through.
Stay alert.
At least we have chopper support.
Huh, no such luck. That's a TV helicopter.
They're here already? We have wounded. What happened here?
It was furious. It destroyed everything in its path.
What did?
A monster.
Robo, I'm in the Channel 9 helicopter. I'm seeing a lot of movement on the executive floor.
I know exactly where that is.
We need to get up there.
No, get the injured out of the building. I will handle what is up there.
You sure?
Positive.
Sure.
You heard him. Let's evacuate everyone. Hurry up!
Какой-то монстр, блядь, говорят.
Murphy, we're finding more and more wounded, and they're all giving me consistent descriptions. So unless everyone is getting it wrong, there's an old friend waiting for you upstairs. You can expect...
Trouble?
That's right.
Make sure there is no one left in the building.
Will do, partner. I see you. That thing just moved to the western corner of the executive floor. It's something.
getting this?
All of it. That's the OCP board you're seeing. They were supposed to vote on the new CEO. I guess someone didn't like the candidate they chose. OCP is finished after this.
Журналюга. Летает тут. Что-то никаких зацепок-то нет.
Be careful.
What do you want from me? RoboCop! My #1 guy. There seems to be a misunderstanding.
RoboCop, I wanted to leave you a message before I undergo this procedure. It has been a long and laborious process, but it has given me the opportunity to observe you closely.
The old man! That you? I didn't know! I didn't mean to!
А он, мол, видел, если как бы чё.
Now do I truly understand what others see in you. I realize why they cheer you on. And it is because they can look past your mental exterior and see that somehow you haven't lost your humanity. That puts my mind at ease. You made me realize that I do not have to fear what is about to happen. I can remain human, as you have. Selfless and devoted to something bigger than myself. Uncorruptible. That is what I always strive to be. Doc Murphy. I cannot wait to see what the future has in store for us.
You sold the city's future. That leaves one question. Scrapyard or prison, creep?
Murphy, what the hell was that?
Just an old friend.
Do you need backup? I repeat, do you need backup? Copy that.
Бля. Победить Стурика. Я справлюсь.
Those sounds are making me nervous. Are you sure you're all
will not win this.
Where the hell are you? I've lost visual.
He went downstairs.
What? Murphy, we got everyone out. Be careful. The building will not hold. You need to get yourself out of there.
Без рывка мог и въебать.
Going somewhere?
Robo, I don't like what I'm seeing. The building's actually shaking. Get out while you still can. Murphy, you need to get out of there. It's about to collapse. The building's evacuated. There's no one else inside. You need to save yourself.
Вроде перки качнул, блядь, чтобы подсвечивать правильный ответ, а они все верны, что ли?
There is one more person here that needs saving.
What? Murphy?
We are not done yet.
closer!
Negative. When the building collapses, the dust cloud will choke the engine.
Oh my god! Murphy!
No! No, no! Wait! I see something!
Is that him? Talk to me!
Надо зубы почистить будет. И язык.
It is me, Lewis. It has always been me.
Another week passed since the OCP's magnificent giant has fallen. OCP's new CEO assured us that the destruction of its headquarters will not stand in the way of finishing Delta City. Japanese corporation Kanemitsu has already shown interest in OCP's most prominent project. We at Media Break welcome them with open arms. Delta City, yokoso! From the City of Wonders, we're back to Detroit. The city's debt has reached a new peak. Re-elected Mayor Kuzak, asked about his plans for reform, said he had other plans instead. OCP is the weakest it's ever been. We'll sue them, even if we need a Japanese lawyer, he assures us. Now it's time to introduce a new segment, You the Detroiters, where we share feel-good stories from our local communities. An escaped python terrorizing the local neighborhood has been reunited with its owners. But that wasn't the only thing that was returned. X-ray of the reptile's insides has shown the stolen watches together with the remains of the thief himself. Pickles, a local addict, was so intoxicated with nuke that the drug was absorbed by the python, which explains its bizarre behavior. Isn't that food for thought? Finally, we know what is more dangerous than the lack of an ozone layer. Sunblock 5000 model torn to pieces by an ED 209 after not adhering to its instructions. The only witness to the tragedy, Dr. Olivia Blanche, was left delirious after the incident. She stated that mechanical lawman was not to be trusted. We will miss you, Melissa. A defamed reporter funded by terrorists after trying to illegally broadcast a hit piece aimed at OCP. Samantha Ortiz has been spotted collaborating with a terrorist group led by a woman known in the underworld as Bertha. OCP denies.
Bertha.
We're sorry for the disturbance. Fortunately, this time it was a minor one. Let's move on. A new world record has been set in Detroit. A man called Funeral Bob attended his 1000th funeral this year. The record-breaking funeral belonged to Max Becker, a former OCP executive. As it turned out, Bob was its only attendee. The OCP delegation did not arrive due to a rescheduled business meeting. We hope the meeting went well. Moving on. The owner of a local restaurant, Onion Baji, in cahoots with a ring of zoo thieves. The restaurant was proved to source the ingredients through crime. The arrest was made by a rookie neighborhood cop, Ulysses Washington, and according to his statement, it wasn't the first animal he had saved. One question still remains unanswered. What happens to RoboCop's human status? Mayor Kuzak distances himself from RoboCop and leaves no doubt that he will not be advocating for granting him human rights. RoboCop's efforts have prompted a public conversation.
I hope OCP doesn't take him off the street. Who will protect us then?
Ah! It's RoboCop! Robo, I love you!
Skeleton speaker, pure pandemonium.
To many more years on the force, RoboCop. It's been a busy time for Detroit, but the cloud that lowers over the city is lifting as police end their strike. We're ready to serve, said Officer Ann Lewis, who returned to duty despite her recent injury. What heroism. Detroit can sleep soundly tonight. The question is, for how long? That's all for today. This was Casey Wong. Until next time.
Ладненько. Всем I'll be back. Может, Кузино запущу.